of literacy instruction. And at this point, we would like to recognize the districts that have already conducted the rollout, and we are really happy, and we would like to extend our congratulations to all those who have conducted the rollout. And then, sorry, mayroong naiwan doon. Basahin ko lang muna, James. Kindly return to the last column. A certificate of recognition for the writers of SLMS in English bridging classes and quarter. Saan ang dugtong nito? Hindi mabasa. Sige. Mabasa nga, Ma'am Nancy. Wala rito eh.
At quarter 1, list SLMs are ready for distribution, for release.
Okay. Okay, sige. If I may repeat, the certificate of recognition for the writers of SLMS in English and bridging classes in quarter 1 are already available, and they are ready for distribution. Thank you, Sir James. Next slide po. And for kindergarten is the submission of district consolidated ECD pre-test result. This will be submitted using the same old template. Please take note, old template shall be used. Kindergarten teachers are advised to use the current progress report card for kindergarten. That is the Tagalog version. And we are anchored, or we have anchored that from DepEd Order number 47, Series 2016. The key player, Miss Nancy Alaska. And the agreement is to submit the district consolidated report on first week of March. So meron pa po tayong ilang araw.
Hanggang March. Hanggang 30.
Sige, meron daw bargain. Hanggang third week ng March daw po. Sige po. Okay, next po, Sir James.
Tapos na.
Okay, next slide na po, sir. Ayan, thank you. So we are now in science. The first concern is the National Robotics Competition. Please find time to open or check sa website natin. There's already a posted regional advisory dated February 22, 2021, and for that, we have a division memorandum number 81, series 2021 as your reference. And of course, the key players, the junior high school and senior high school students, the science teachers, particularly the recipients of the training workshop on enabling the learning environment of STEM teachers and students in robotics and mechatronics conducted last January 2019. And our timeline is from April 10 to May 15, 2021. So, recommendation, further details of the competition can be downloaded at the Google Drive link. Pa-check na lang po yung provided na link. And of course, sa website, provided naman po dyan. I believe that this will be provided to all the participants. Next po. Sir James. Still in science, this is about the preparation of SLMS for quarter 3, weeks 1 to 3, from grade 3 to grade 12. So the key players are still the same group for writers in quarter 2, the selected teachers, the master teachers, and head teachers. Our timeline or time frame is from March 1 to 11, 2021. The agreement is to submit SLMS for weeks 1 and 2 within this week. And then the certificates of recognition for quarter 2 can now be claimed to Ma'am Rosalyn Gadiano at LRMS. Okay, next. So the next concern is we would like to congratulate all the successful qualifiers to the 2020 Philippine Science High School System requirements for admission, criteria, and evaluation, or the RACE. The source is from the Department of Science and Technology, Philippine Science High School System. There is a given link here, and that was last January 23, 2021. Okay, so the key players here are the qualifiers, the grade 6 pupils, the class advisors, and the school heads. And we are really very appreciative of the school heads who really took time in browsing the net for the benefit of their learners. Na-maximize yung kanilang laging naka-online, and that benefited the passers or the qualifiers. So the agreement, the deadline for slot confirmation of principal qualifiers is on March 6. Please take note of the date, March 6 for main campus qualifiers and March 20 for regional campus qualifiers. Asuyo lang po. So ito po yung I may read. Ito po yung mga successful qualifiers for the 2020 Philippine Science High School System for the PSHS system, the requirements for admission, criteria, and evaluation. So meron tayo from Marcilla Elementary School, si Casey Alcantara, district ng Coron Coastal. The school head is Madam Liberty Capistrano. Meron po siyang dalawa. Another is Rian Rose Hambaya, still from Marcilla Elementary School. And of course, sa Coron Coastal, under ni Ma'am Liberty Capistrano. From Dunlop Elementary School, Dumaran Mainland, under the leadership of Ma'am Carlota Arsaga, meron po rin tayong dalawa. Jocelyn Cabangbang and Hannah Jessica Angela Navarro. Sa Balabac Central po, under kay Sir Romy Fresnillo, we have Image Shade Saris Aban and Raciel Ann Oribiano. From Linapakan, taga Linapakan ba si Sir Kalanday? Kulyon nata ito. Diba? Sir Kalanday. Kulyon. So, sorry dito sa error. I know that Mr. Kalanday is from Kulyon. So, mayroon din po tayo, Amanda Amor Ilustrisimo. Ay, bakit nangalaw? Sino bang school head ng Nangalaw Elementary?
Si Mr. Lazaro.
Sino nagkamali dito sa encoding?
Si Mr. Lazaro
Nangalaw
Kalanday.
Elementary. Kalanday din talaga. Siya na nga. Sorry. So I stand to be corrected. Nalipat na pala si Sir Kalanday. Sorry Sir Kalanday. Akala ko nasa Kulyon ka pa. So we have one from Nangalaw Elementary School. Okay. Linapakan District. Lazaro Kalanday ang head. Ang bata ay si Amanda Amor Ilustrisimo. Another one from Nangalaw Elementary School, Linapakan District, is Miss ay si Bernadette Pasilan. Okay, from San Juan Elementary School, Aborla North, under Mr. Rizos Flores Jr. Ang bata ay si Lex Gabriel Padon. Another one from Aborla North Iraan Elementary School ay si Julia Erica Barilla. Ang school head ay si Earl Ringo Padul. Balik tayo ulit sa Dumaran Mainland. Santa Teresita Elementary School under sa principalship ni Ma'am Erlinda Dumael. Ang bata ay si Maria Nicole Cassandra Doliente. Okay, let's proceed to the south. Batarasa 2, Alfredo Gregorio Memorial Elementary School. Under Ma'am Rechilda Inohas, ang bata ay si Frizzy Gonzalez. Next po. Okay. So bago natin basahin ito pong weekly submission, palakpakan nating lahat ang mga qualifiers sa Philippine Science High School. And of course, yung kanilang mga magigiting na mga school heads at district heads. Okay, so thank you for your warm applause. For the weekly submission of progress monitoring online dito sa report on SLMS printed. Ito po. Last February 9, 2021, nasa transition period lahat. Mula Aborla North, second update, so wala siya, naka-ekes. Ibig sabihin, pag naka-red mark, wala siyang update. From the third update, wala din siya. Aborlan South, check. Aborlan West, no, sa third update, wala. Agutaya, nung second update, wala, pero meron sa third update. Araceli, updated. Balabak, yung second update ay hindi po. Batarasa 1 and 2, from second to third updates ay updated sila. Brooks Point North, only second update. Ang third wala. Brooks Point South, updated from second up to third. Busuanga, second update po wala. Only ang third update. Cagayan Silio, second and third, hindi updated. Coron Coastal and Coron and Inland, from second to third update, updated. The same is true with Culion, second to third. Puyo, Dumaran Island and Dumaran Mainland ay sa second update lang. Third update wala po. El Nido del Norte, sorry, from second to third, hindi sila updated. Next po. Okay, from the District of Linapacan. Linapacan, Magsaysay, up to Nara del Norte. Second update hanggang third ay updated po ang tatlong distrito. Nara del Sur, only second update. Quezon North and South, updated, second and third. Rizal, ito ay Rizal 1, hindi updated. Rizal 2, updated, second and third. Ganon din ang Rojas Central. From second and third update ay updated ang Rojas Central. Rojas North ay hindi updated, second and third. Rojas South, only second update. San Vicente, only third update. Española, second and third updated sila. Taytay 1, only second. Taytay 2, updated, second and third updates. Next po. Nawala yung Taytay 3 ah. Baka nasa ilalim siguro, James. So we now come to the LRMS. This is all about the policy guidelines on testing installation of SLMS, proper distribution, care, recording, retrieval, and disposal of tablets issued by the school's division office. We have a division memorandum for that, numbered 55, series 2021. The key players, the PSDSS, the school heads, the property custodians, the school and district ICT, and the class advisors. So, agreement, each school must conduct initial inspection, files to be uploaded by the school ICT advisor in the tablet before distribution will be Menaputol. The self-learning modules available in all subjects and multiple career development pathways toolkit, ipapasok yan doon. The self-learning modules available in all subjects and multiple career. The ocular inspection, validation, and monitoring of tablets delivered by the Schools Division Office. Meron tayong division memorandum dyan. Number 78. Who are the key players? CID personnel, supply officer, division inspectorate team, division ITO, LR manager, the timeline, March 1 to 5, in all recipient secondary schools. Ito yung mga agreements. Recipient schools must present the following during the final inspection. Tablets received, report of initial inspection, defective tablets with report, copy of Division Memorandum Number 55, Series 2021, copies of learner parent agreement with master list of learners per section. Please take note, mga school heads ng junior high, I hope that you are attentively listening. Copies of kasunduan ng magulang at ng paaralan sa pagpapahiram ng tablet para sa mag-aaral with master list of learners per section. I hope nakarating na doon sa inyo yung mga taong ito na mag-check. And then, still part of that memorandum is the retrieval, return of excess tablets for grade 10 learners delivered by the Schools Division of Palawan. Bakit po nagkaroon ng excess? I hope that we are aware that there are schools na mayroong naglobo, nagballoon ang kanilang enrollment at meron namang nag-decrease. Hence, mayroong school na babawian ng sobra at mayroong school na bibigyan ng kulang. But let me clear this to everyone na hindi talaga sapat. Because with the report from our planning, doon po nagbase ang proponent for the recipient of this tablet. Kaso nung nagkaroon ng report ng enrollment, nung actual enrollment, merong sumobra na, merong kumulang na. That we cannot avoid it. We cannot prevent that, no? So, still that is anchored on division number 78, hindi sa 79. And the key players are still the PSDSS, the school heads, the property custodian, CID personnel, supply officer, division inspectorate team, division ITO, LR manager. Okay, please take note of the time frame. Retrieved tablets will be given to schools with lacking number of tablets received. Ulitin ko, this is because of sumobrang enrollment at ang iba naman ay kumulang. So ito po yun. Ito po yung list of schools with excess delivery of tablets. From Aborlan, Central to South hanggang West, ito po yung mga schools na mayroong excess. Okay? Magbabadil, Marcelo Bantog, Jose Rizal Apocapok, Apurawan at Kulandanog. So ibibigay po yan doon sa mga nagkulang. For Agutaya, Concepcion National High School, the number of tablets is 205. Enrollment data as of February is 200. And then we have an excess of 5 tablets. For Araceli Western National High School, the total tablet received is 42. And then the enrollment is 37. Total excess is 9 tablets. For Araceli Calandaga National High School, the total number of tablets received is 83. Enrollment as of February, 79. Total excess is 4. For Balabac, Agutaya National High School, number of tablets received 16. Enrollment as of February 2021 is 15. So merong 1 tablet na excess. Balabac National High School, 113 received tablets with only 94 enrollment as of February 2021. Excess tablet to be returned is 19. Bangkalaan National High School, we have 193, they have received 193 tablets. Ang enrollment po nila as of February is 131. They will be returning 62 tablets. For Malaking Ilog National High School, their enrollment is 24. As of February 23, 1 excess tablet. For Salang National High School, 38 enrollees. And by February is 37. 1 excess tablet. So for Balabac, there is a total of 85 tablets to be returned. Next slide po. Okay, for Batarasa District, District 1, there is a total of 4 excess tablets. Bibigyan na lang po kayo ng copy by district para hindi na po tayo tumagal. For District 2 of Batarasa, there is an excess of 12 tablets. For Brooks Point 2, Sopronio Española, Brooks Point 2, Sopronio Española, a total of 17 tablets. For Baswanga, there is a total of 54 excess tablets. Cagayan Silio, 4 excess tablets. And for Coron Coastal, we have 9 excess tablets. For Coron Inland, there is a total of 19 excess tablets.
Next slide po. For Cuyo District, meron po tayong 23 excess tablets. Dumaran Island, 8 excess tablets. For the mainland, meron pong 5 excess tablets. For El Nido del Norte, 12 excess tablets. El Nido del Sur, 19 excess tablets. For Linapacan, we have 1 excess tablet. Magsaysay, 19 excess. Nara District 1, 2 excess tablets. Nara District 2, 5. North Brooks Point, 18 excess tablets. For Quezon North, we have 12 excess tablets. And Quezon South, 8 excess tablets. For Rizal District 1, we have 2 excess tablets and 176 excess tablets. Rizal District 2, 52 and 44 for a total of 274 excess tablets. For Rojas Central, there are 18 excess tablets. For Rojas North, South, we have 6 excess tablets. For San Vicente, 2 excess tablets. South Brooks Point, we have 10 excess tablets. Next slide po. For Taytay, Kanake National High School, we have 15 excess tablets. Taytay 1, 31 excess tablets. Taytay 2, 39 excess tablets. And Taytay 3, 13 excess tablets. 13 excess tablets. Taytay 1, 31 So it is guided. We have the Division Memorandum number 85 series of 2021 addressed to the Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Officer in Charge, Chief Education Supervisors, CID, SGOD, Education Program Supervisors, Public Schools District Supervisors, elementary and secondary school heads, and all concerned individuals. The subject is the pilot barometer survey on assessment and grading the COVID-19 pandemic. Allow me to read. So attached herein is the memorandum division department memo OUCI 2021-052, which is self-explanatory. So all teachers are encouraged to voluntarily participate in the said survey. So the link is given through the link to the attached memo. So nakapost na po, paki-check na lang po ang website. So that is for widest dissemination. For the first quarter report of students' performance by district. For district of Taytay 1, the total number of students is 10,854. Percentage of students who passed the first quarter, 97%. So number of students who passed the first quarter is 10,529. And number of students who
190
failed
na
the first quarter
total.
is 325.
Yan ang
Rojas Central, number of students, we have 10,626.
Sabihin yun lang yung
Percentage of students who passed the first quarter, 100%. Number of students who passed the first quarter is 10,626. So nobody failed in the first quarter. So for Culion, number of students, 4,150. Percentage of students who passed the first quarter, 96%. So the number of students who passed the first quarter is 3,974. Merong 176 students who failed in the first quarter. For Aborlan South, we have 1,814 total number of students, and there is a 100% percentage who passed in the first quarter. So meaning to say, 1,814 students have the passing in the first quarter. For Sopronio Española, we have 7,453 number of students, and there is 99% rate of passing. So total number of students na pumasa is 7,436. Merong 17 students who failed in the first quarter. For Busuanga, we have 6,808 number of students, and the percentage of passing is 99%. 6,806 students passed and 2 failed in the first quarter. For Quezon North, we have 12,969 number of students and 99% of them passed. Ilan po yun? We have 12,933 number of students and 36 of them failed in the first quarter. For Batarasa 1, we have 11,902 number of students and 99% passed, wherein 11,870 of them passed and 32 failed. For Rojas North, we have 3,304 number of students and 100% of them passed. Nobody failed in the first quarter. For Taytay 3, we have 3,711 students and 98% passed, with 3,672 students and 39 of them failed. For Coron Inland, we have 9,565 students, 97% of them passed, wherein 9,275 passed, at 290 failed. For El Nido del Norte, there is 6,081 students, or there are 6,081 students, and 99% passed. 6,073 students ang nakapasa at 8 naman po ang nag-fail.
Ano na lang natin yung output.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Abby, for the rescue. So if you can see here the data, the figures that our districts have submitted, meron po tayong dapat na gagawin dito. Sabi nga kanina, ulitin ko na naman yung intro music ni Sir Arnie, kumusta? Kumusta ang performance ng ating mga learners? So therefore, kung merong mga hindi pumasa, meron naman kasing sagot dito na dapat natin gawin with that DepEd order na nirelease ng central office. This is the time for us to, for our teachers to conduct intervention. So my dear school heads from both elementary and secondary, with the leadership of our PSDSS, what shall we do now that there are students or learners who failed? So naka-schedule po tayo ngayong week na to for intervention.
So, sabi nga ng Bangko de Oro, we find ways. We find ways despite the pandemic on how are we going to address the problem or help our learners. So, we have a total of
Yung ano, sir?
ilan dito? Sige. Meron pa
Yan na.
dyang mga meron pa dito 36. Okay, 36 na din. 36 districts na din. But then, meron kasing hindi nakapag-submit, no? Ang balabak na late na kasi yan kaya hindi na nasali. Anyway, Mr. Fresnillo has also submitted. So, what are we going to do with these students who fail? Next slide po. I've run out of time na. Sir James. So, ito yung mga razones kung bakit daw nag-fail. And this report it came from your offices, from the schools, from the district
Yun nga
offices.
eh.
Ito daw yung mga rason.
Actually, yan yung gusto
Sige po, I will not read them one by one. Next slide po. Ayan. So ito po yung sinasabi natin yung DO number 12, which everybody must get a copy of this. To sum it all, March 1 to 12 will be the conduct of intervention and remediation activities, and then March 15 to 19, teachers shall attend professional development program. This was also initially mentioned by our OIC Superintendent, Sir Arnie. And then, the start of quarter 3, nasa baba, hindi masyadong makita. And quarter 4 will be from May 17 to July 10, 2021. So, please take time to read the content of this DepEd Order number 12. And para hindi tayo, tawag dito, maiiwan. We will not be left out, especially our learners will not be left out. Sige po, meron pa ba? I know that is the last slide, Sir James. Thank you very much, and God bless everyone.
Ma'am Aurelia B. Marquez, Chief of the Curriculum Implementation Division. With the remaining 10 minutes, we shall allot the remaining time to address the unanswered questions you posted in our comment section. First question for Sir Hos from Ma'am Luz Libara. Sir Hos, with MT1 vacant position, pwede po bang applyan ng Senior High School Teachers 3?
Ano po yon? Hello po. Hello.
Hi, hello, sir. Sir, may question po dito kay Ma'am Luz Libara. May vacant position daw po dun sa Master Teacher 1 sa Junior High School. Pwede po bang applyan daw po yan ng Senior High School Teacher na Teacher 3?
Ay, hindi po, sir. Ang senior high school, sa senior high school lang at saka sa junior high, ang pwede lang mag-apply ng vacant position ng junior ay yung sa junior high school lang nagtuturo.
Ayan, sige po, sir. Thank you very much po. Okay, at this point po ay bigyan po muna natin ng opportunity si Sir Ani para doon sa kanya.
Yes po. Follow up lang tungkol doon sa discuss ni Ma'am Au. Thank you very much. Kasi nakuha natin yung number of students who failed for the first quarter. And we find out po na 2025, pinakamalaking LRMS Taiwan, then followed by Coron Island, then Coron Coastal, and then yun po 4 districts na marami tayong failure. Okay, based po sa DepEd Order actually yung currently released na DepEd Order, what we are going to do, yung academic is, yan po ang time para mag-comply muli yung mga bata. Okay, yung po ang tawag natin is remediation. For those who were failed for the first quarter, that is the right time for them to comply for the lacking activities or anumang kulang. Yung remediation, gawin po natin sa mga failed na bata. Yung naman po sa mga doon sa mga okay naman, okay din po mag-conduct tayo naman ng enrichment activities doon sa mga bata na okay naman ang performance. Okay, at congratulations po sa apat na district na 100% ang passing rate for the first quarter. We have Aborlan West, Rojas Central, Aborlan South, and Rojas North. Congratulations po sa apat na district. Ano po? Yan lang po.
Thank you very much, Sir Arnie. And entertain po tayo ng next question po dito. Ang question po ay galing kay Ma'am Mary Jane Viray. Ang tanong niya po is, may connection doon sa reclassification ng head teacher 3. Kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, 4 na teachers lang under his supervision. Okay lang po ba magpa-reclass po for HT? Multi-grade school po yung hawak po niya. Medyo matagal na rin po as school, ano po ito, TIC po yung teacher.
Ano ito, elementary?
Sa elementary po, sir.
Tayo po naman sa pag sa elementary ay division-wide ang ranking ng HT. Then pag na-qualify po sila is i-cluster po natin sila sa ibang school para ma-meet natin yung maximum number of teachers para ma-under nila.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Ma'am Jane, yun po yung sagot po sa tanong po ninyo. Next query po dito from Ma'am Nelzoy Bohol. May 4 na teachers daw sa school po nila. Yung 2 daw po ay nag-apply for transfer at na-out na po doon sa school. Ngayon po, dadalawa na lang po sila. Kailan daw po kaya darating yung kapalit na second grading period na po ngayon na kailangan po nila ng mga teachers?
Okay po. Hindi po tayo makapag-move ngayon kasi nasa election ban po tayo. Sa after ito pong election ban, mag-ano na po tayo ng movement.
Ayan, sige po. Ma'am Bohol, yan po yung sagot po doon sa query po ninyo. May mga queries po dito na very much personal po. Kung mga personalan po ninyo pa, nire-request po natin siguro na dalhin na lang po doon sa concern ano po natin ng mga personal. Ano po. May tanong po dito for Ma'am Chit. Galing kay Ma'am Tahata Adjes. Yung hahawak daw po ba ng cheque ay disbursing officer?
Dapat po talaga ang hahawak ng cheque yung disbursing officer kasi siya rin ang magta-type at yung school head lang po ang magsasign.
Ayan, thank you. May dagdag pa po, Ma'am Chit, about doon?
Wala na po, yun lang po. For the meantime po, pahawak muna nila sa mga, kaya po pinapa-retrieve ko yung mga ADAS 2 na mga central schools. Pero yung sa secondary po, ikukuhan ko muna po yung cluster ng secondary dahil baka malayo po yung clustering ng secondary. So pupunta po sila kay ADAS 2. Ano po? So pag-uusapan muna po namin ng mga person involved po doon. Ano po?
Ayan, thank you very much. May follow-up na lang po dito siguro, Ma'am Chit, in connection doon sa ano. Lahat po ba ng districts ay mabibigyan po ng ADAS? ADAS 2?
Lahat ng central schools meron po tayo niya. Supposed to be may ADAS 2 at ADAS 3. Lahat ng central schools po. Lahat ng yung mga junior high school po natin ay naka-cluster ng tatlong school. So meron din po silang ADAS 2 at ADAS 3. Yung wala lang pong ADAS 2 ay yung mga central yung mga district bookkeepers lang po ang wala. Yun lang po.
Okay po. And lastly, Ma'am Chit, ang Taytaywan need po ng additional bookkeeper. Salamat po. Last question. Ito po ay papunta kay ating engineer, Jocelyn Vivas. Meron po, asan eh? Regarding po ito sa mga umiikot at nagkakandak ng ocular inspection sa ating mga school site for the information of everyone, ito po ay mga contracted services ng central office at nakapagpalabas na rin po ang ating engineer ng memorandum sa ating mga PSDSS informing them kung saan mga school pupunta itong inspection team. So PSDSS, to our dear PSDSS, please ensure na na-disseminate po sa lahat ng ating mga school heads ang pagdating ng team na nagkakandak ng survey from the central office.
So, yan lang po muna siguro yung entertain po nating mga questions dito sa ating chat box. Tinitingnan pa po namin dito yung mga questions na pwedeng general po yung dating para at least mapakinggan po ng lahat. Ulitin po namin yung mga concerns po ninyo na medyo personal po yung dating, pwede nating iparating na po doon sa concern And request din po natin yung mga concern na personal na sana po yung masagot din po yung mga queries po nila.
Okay, with that, we shall have a recess of today's session. We shall resume our ManCom meeting at exactly 1 o'clock this afternoon. Muli po, maraming salamat sa active participation ng lahat. We shall give way to the presentation of the School Governance and Operations Division when we come back this afternoon. Enjoy your lunch. Good morning, everyone.
Yung may mga baon.
Very good is
Video. Sinend ko po sa inyo. Sa messenger po ninyo. Gamit po ang DepEd email. Pag ni-press nyo na yung link. Or i-copy nyo yung link tapos doon kayo sa browser na naka-open yung DepEd email. Nakita po ninyo? Ako po. Kita po ninyo? Yan.
Wagas na pagsintay, iyong dinggin, kalakip ng awitin. Kung mayroon lamang ako sanlibong buhay, hindi pagkakait lahat sa'yo'y ibibigay. Gayon pa man sa'king naging isang taglay, ilalaan bawat saglit upang ibigin ka nang walang humpay. Gaya ng dagat na hindi napapagal sa pag-alon, ang puso ko ay sa'yo magmamahal sa habang panahon. Gaya ng dagat na hindi napapagal sa pag-alon, ang puso ko ay sa'yo magmamahal sa habang panahon. Natatanging kayamanan ko'y ikaw ay sambahin. Wagas na pagsintay, iyong dinggin, kalakip ng awitin. Kaya ng dagat na hindi napapagal sa pag-alon, ang puso ko ay sa'yo magmamahal sa habang panahon. Kaya ng dagat na hindi napapagal sa pag-alon, ang puso ko ay sa'yo magmamahal sa habang panahon. Natatanging kayamanan ko'y ikaw ay sambahin. Wagas na pagsintay, iyong dinggin, kalakip ng awitin. Wagas na pagsintay, iyong dinggin, kalakip ng wagas na pagsintay, iyong dinggin, kalakip ng awitin.
Ikaw ang dakilang manlilikha, ikaw ang mahabagin at may awang Ama. kasalanan ay napawi, binayaran na ng Hari. Si Jesus, ikaw ay mabuti, ikaw ay mabuti, ikaw ay mabuti, Panginoon. Lahat ng papuri at ang luwalhati tanging sa'yo lamang laan. Aming Diyos, ikaw ang dakilang manlilikha. Ikaw ang mahabagin at may awang naman. Kasalanan ay napangit, Yahweh ang tanging Diyos, may gawa ng lahat ng mabuti, ang lahat ng nilikha mo'y sumasamba sa iyo. Ang aming bayay pinupuri ka, itinataas, dinadakila. Ang aming puso ay isang umawit sa iyo. Mapalad ang bayan na iyong ibinukod, mapalad ang bansang sa'yo lamang sumusunod. Maghari ka't manahan sa aming pagpupuri, ikaw lang, O Diyos. Oh, si Yahweh, Diyos, may gawa ng lahat ng mabuti, ang lahat ng nilikha mo'y sumasamba sa iyo. Ang aming bayan, pupuri ka, itinataas, dinadakila. Ang aming puso ay isang umawit sa iyo. Mapalad ang bayan na iyong ibinukod, mapalad ang sa'yo lamang sumusunod. Maghari ka't manahan sa aming pagpupuri, ikaw lang, O Diyos. Mapalad ang bayan na iyong ibinukod, mapalad sa'yo lamang sumusunod. Maghari ka't manahan, pupuri, ikaw lang, O
Good afternoon, everyone. 5 minutes before the hour of 1, at 1 o'clock, we shall resume our Division Management Committee meeting, starting off with the presentation from the School Governance Operations Division. Before that, let's have a quick roll call. Nandito na po ba ang mga taga-Aborlan Central, Aborlan North, Aborlan South, Agutaya, Araceli, Balabac, Bataraza 1 and 2, Española, Busuanga, Cagayancillo, Coron Coastal, Coron Inland, Hulyon, Puyo, Dumaran Island and Dumaran Mainland, El Nido del Norte, El Nido del Sur, good afternoon, Linapacan, Magsaysay, Nara del Sur, Nara del Norte, Brooks Point North, and Brooks Point South, Quezon North, Quezon South, Rizal 1, Rizal 2, Rojas Central, Rojas North, Rojas South, San Vicente, good afternoon, Taytay 1, Taytay 2, and Taytay 3. Sa inyo pong lahat, magandang hapon. We're so blessed. Marami po tayong natatanggap na learnings sa araw na ito. And we are so thankful to our leaders, especially to our OIC Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Arnie Ventura, and our OIC ASDS, Sir Fines Opos. Sana po ay open ang ating isip, ang ating mga tenga para nasasalo natin lahat ng wisdom na ipinapasa nila sa atin. We're taking notes of the questions you are posting in our message section. Some of those tinatawagan po namin para ibigay agad yung response sa kanilang mga katanungan. And once again, I am yours truly, Daisy Atrero from SGOD, hosting today's activity. Of course, here's my partner, Sir Tong Basaya. Hello, Sir Tong. Kumusta ka?
Okay naman po, Ma'am Days. Good afternoon sa lahat and welcome again sa ating afternoon session ng ating Second Division Management Conference meeting.
Okay. Ma'am Patrones is giving the signal. In 1 minute, Ma'am Padrones, her presentation is ready. Okay. 2 minutes earlier than 1 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear school heads, our dear officials, it is our privilege to give to you the Chief Education Supervisor of SGOD, Ma'am Felina Padrones.
Good afternoon to everyone. Sana ay nakakain na kayo, no? So ayaw namin magkasakit kayo. So in times na ganitong may mancom tayo, i-enjoy na niya. As I mentioned, enjoy it. Kung malayo kayo, pumupunta pa kayo sa may signal, magpa-class na kayo para eat out, di ba? Parang nag-picnic. So, sana ay nakakain na kayong lahat. So, as to the concerns of the SGOD, first in our school-based management, our issue here is the reiteration of RE 9184. This is about the use of PhilGIPs and other procurement advertisement platform. Our legal basis here is Division Memorandum Number 275, Series of 2020. Reference Section 8.3 of Revised IRR of RE 9184. Then the persons involved here are, of course, first is the HOPE or the head of the procuring entity, and the school back, the bookkeepers, And this is important or necessary year-round as long as nagpo-procure kayo. Ano? Now, our recommendation is that all procuring entities, even IOs or non-IOs, shall post the procurement opportunities and awards on field trips for the projects with an approved budget for the contract above 50,000. So, you can see here the link. So basta above 50,000, you have to post it in the PhilGips. Next is the submission of financial reports and reports on disbursements of implementing units. Legal basis, Division Memorandum number 276, series of 2020. Reference, the Government Accounting Manual, updated 2015. Persons involved, the division is BM coordinator, division accountant, school head, bookkeeper, and disbursing officer. So the time frame here is also monthly. Our recommendation here is report shall be submitted on or before the 5th working day of the following month, which shall be acted upon by the concerned officers in the division office. Submission of reports with attached findings to COA shall be every 10th day of the following month. So I would like here for the schools, for our IUs to take note of this, because as per record here by Sir Kelly, yung mga reports kasi dumadaan dito. We have 26 implementing units. And out of that 26 implementing units, there were 11 who have updated liquidations. That means to say, from January of 2020 up to February. Then, there are 11 schools na incomplete. May bungi-bungi, yung iba ay January to February, yung iba ay noong 2020, yung iba ay September onwards ay wala ng liquidation. And ito yung medyo alarming. Out of the 26, we have 4 schools who have not submitted their liquidation reports since January 2020 up to present. So, ayaw po natin na kayong mga school heads ay ma-hold ang sweldo ninyo or ma-filean kayo ng kaso, datnan kayo ng EOM, because we understand mahirap mag-isip pag may problemang ganun, your work is also affected. So as much as possible, try all the possible means na to submit your liquidation 30 days after nung release ng inyong pera. So this is also true to the non-IOs, even in the elementary. Reminder, pag naglabas ng pera, pag sila naka-claim ng voucher, they should liquidate it within 30 days. So, there are some schools na more than 30 days na. Mga iba umabot na ng year. So, there's a possibility that any time now, baka datnan kayo ng demand letter from the accounting. So, I have called some of the schools which I found out na medyo may mga delayed talaga. And some of them answered that I have already submitted a liquidation. Now, if ever na kayo ay nakasubmit na ng inyong liquidation and may dumating pang demand letter sa inyo, what you have to do is to answer the demand letter and attach there the evidences or MOVs that you have really submitted your liquidation to the accounting office. So, yan po. Ano? Now, next slide, please. Concerns about our school health and nutrition section. So, in our school-based feeding program, there are challenges. One issue here is the provision of kamote and banana to the SBFP beneficiaries. Another is the transportation allowance of feeding coordinator or school property custodian in claiming nutritious food facts. and submission of SBFP terminal report. So our legal basis here is DepEd Order number 23 and DepEd Memo number 62 series of 2021. So our key players here are the school health nutrition sections. Ay, yung ating mga dentists, mga nurses, ganon. School feeding coordinators, and our school heads. Now, our feeding division feeding coordinator for the southern districts is Miss Berly Ingracia, our nurse. Ano? Then for the northern districts, we have Miss Diane Joylyn Pulangco. Kasi masyadong malaki yung ating division, kaya hinati po namin into two. Now, the submission of the SBFP terminal report, ito ay April 30, pero i-consult pa po ulit ito kasi nagkaroon ng delay doon sa procurement ng ating feeding materials. So our recommendations are assign waiver to those parents who refuse to claim the kamote and banana. Kasi ito ay para sa inyo, kasi baka mamaya kung ano namang issues na lumabas, mabuti na yun na may waiver sila. Number 2, submit complete itinerary of travel of feeding coordinator to district bookkeeper for submission to the accounting office. Now, I would like to clarify, based on our memorandum, the allowed persons to monitor the school-based feeding programs are the technical working group, which is composed of the PSDS, elementary nurses which are assigned in that specific district, yung doon lang sa district na iyon, the property custodian, and the bookkeeper. Now, pagdating doon sa sa school, from the district to the schools, who are the responsible persons there? The school head, the school property custodian, and the feeding coordinator. So para po maayos, ma-maximize natin yung gastos, kasi baka mamaya pag sobrang dami yung nagmo-monitor, yung makulang or yung pondo natin ay malaki ang magastos natin for the transportation. Okay. So in line with the school health implementation of the school dental health program, submission of the latest pictures of the 12 SDHCP or the School Dental Health Clinic Program. Our basis here is DepEd Order number 41, series of 2020, and Division Memorandum number 4, series of 2021. So persons involved, the School Health Nutrition Section, school heads, our division is the HCP coordinator, si Doc Karen, all the dentists, nurses, and clinic teachers assigned in the 12 is the HCP Central School Clinics. Now, time frame will be March 2021. Now, recommendation. Follow the floor plan given to each school in arranging the clinic. Please be reminded to arrange the clinic to make it functional. So, yung ibinigay na floor plan, yun po ang as much as possible close to the standard kasi depende rin sa room ninyo, no? So we have to follow it. Okay. In line with the school management, monitoring, and evaluation section, our issues are, one, in the application for establishment of public schools. Some school sites of some proposed schools for establishment, and even those already established, have no buildable space. Some TICs assigned and annexes appear to fall short of commitment and dedication. Some annexes do not enjoy strong community support. Our legal basis here is DO 40, series of 2014. So who are the persons involved here? The PSDSs and the TICs. and including the focal person for the establishment of school, which is here in the division office, it is Ma'am Daisy Atrero. Recommendation: proponents or the barangay officials should look for alternative school sites suitable for school building construction. In here, kahit sila ay existing na, kapag hindi buildable, wala silang buildable space, or baka patayo ng school ay baka madala ng landslide, hindi talaga mapapatayuan ng permanent building na bibigay ng ating department. So, please advise yung ganun, maghanap na po sila ng site na pwede. Kaya sa establishment of school, the first important consideration there is the school site. Baka yung school site ay bahain, huwag na ninyong i-recommend. Kung masyadong ibigyan nila ng ira doon sa bundok na mahirap para sa mga bata, construction, huwag na ninyo kaagad, i-discourage na ninyo kaagad. Advice na natin kaagad na humanap ng magandang school site. Now, it is also recommended that PICs to be properly oriented before deployment. So pagdating sa district, i-orient ka agad ano yung magiging sitwasyon niya doon sa school. Hard-to-reach schools shall be managed, if possible, by male teachers. Kasi lalakad sila, di ba? Mas mabilis yung mga lalaki. Then, PSDSs to communicate and clarify with barangay leaders the need for support to schools. So dito, ang mga bagay na ito, yung mga issues na nakita natin, maiwasan ito kaagad during the process pala na nag-a-apply sila for establishment of schools. May pinipermahan yan yung proponents na may support sa school for the period of 5 years. So saan na yun? So dapat sa uusap-usap pa lang as to establishment of school, nilalatag na kaagad ng ating mga school heads o sino man sa DepEd officials nandoon para maintindihan ng community the responsibility in the establishment of our schools. So as per guide, yung DO40 series of 2014. Then next issue is application for renaming of schools. Still our legal basis here is DO40 series of 2014. So the concern here is the school head. Recommendation: be reminded that the copy of government recognition issued to schools upon establishment should be properly kept. Kasi kung minsan hindi na nila makita, pag nag-renaming, yung mga documents na yun, kailangan pa rin na ma-submit sa regional office. Kaya hinahanap ko yun. Ano? So, renaming especially when requested by the heirs of lot donors should be acted on immediately. Bakit? Kasi kung hindi na ipangalan sa kanilang lolo o sa kanilang tatay, there's a tendency babawiin nila ang school site natin. So pag may nag-request na ganun, ano na natin? Pangalan lang yun. Ang importante may eskwelahan tayo. As long as nasa proseso, susundan natin. So you should be guided by our DO40 series of 2014. Okay po. So yun po sa pag-iikot, yan po isa sa nakita po ng ating mga concern na personal na pumunta sa field. Another thing, attendance of teaching and non-teaching personals in schools. Dami nating legal basis. Unang-una yung civil service memorandum, yung omnibus rules, yun, marami, hindi ko na isa-isahin yan, basahin na lang po nino. What is important here, yung involved dito, PSDS, school heads, all teaching and non-teaching personnel. Recommendation, all teaching and non-teaching personnel are required to utilize the biometrics and attendance logbook for daily log-in and log-out. 15 minutes before the time in the morning, log out during noon break, not earlier than 12 noon. And log in afternoon break, not earlier than 12:30. And log out in the afternoon after 15 minutes from the prescribed time. So logbook should be used. Now, there's an observation here na yung logbook may reservation. That is not proper. Yung logbook na yung nakapirma, sunod-sunod si school head, laging nasa huli. Ibig sabihin si school head, laging late. Or yung number 1, hindi pinipirmahan, doon na sila sa baba. Naka-reserve yung number 1. So, as they come, dapat sunod-sunod kung sino ang maglalagbo. So, doon sa reporting in school, we have the AWA, di ba? This meron pa tang AWA, alternative work arrangement. So, yung mga nasa school, magta-time in kayo, maglalag din kayo. Ano? So, that is also for security reasons, at saka yun dapat ang mangyari. Okay. Wearing of school uniform. Reference CSE Memorandum Circular Number 19, Series of 2020. Involve all school personnel, both teaching and non-teaching. Then, recommendation. DepEd prescribed office uniform shall be the official attire of all school personnel, which shall be worn in accordance with the assigned schedule. So, kung kayo nagre-report sa school, siguro mas maganda rin na ma-identify kayo kung kayo ay physical reporting, na kayo ang naka-uniform. Kasi may mga parents, hindi nila kayo makilala. Yung iba. So kailangan, identity natin as school, napakalungkot naman ang school kung walang teacher. So bakasyon na nga. Hindi naman pala bakasyon. Ano? Wala na nga, hindi na nga tayo kumpleto sa school, wala na mga bata, wala pang teacher na makita. So please wear your uniform in reporting to school, physical reporting, ano? Para makikita ng community, may teacher. Baka kayo may report kayo, may nabanggit si sir na sabi walang teacher. Baka nandoon din kayo, hindi lang kayo naka-uniform. So mas maganda kung naka-uniform tayo. Then another, conduct of quarterly school monitoring evaluation and adjustment, or yung ISMEA, and district monitoring evaluation and adjustment, DMEA. Our legal basis RE 9255, which clearly defines shared governance as the management model in the delivery of quality basic education. Who are involved? The PSDSS, school heads, here in the division, the planning, and here in the SUKMO, in the SGOD. Then, our recommendation is MEE section and planning section of SGOD to conduct virtual orientation on ISMEA or DMEA to be scheduled the soonest. So, wait for this one kasi dito ang makikita, isa ito makakatulong para maayos yung implementation nating programs and projects. Another is the conduct of NQESS or qualifying exam for school heads or principals test shall resume. So this is a good news. Marami tayong items for principal pero hindi makapromote kasi hindi nga po nakapass ng principal's test. So dapat maghandaan natin ito. So what are the legal basis? DO 24 Series 2020. National Adoption and Implementation of the Philippine Professional Standards for School Heads. Then, Memorandum DM PHROD 2021-0081 from Yusik Jesus Mateo. Involved here are the PSDSS and the testing division testing coordinator. Recommendation: advise potential school leaders to prepare necessary required documents and start their review. Unang-una sila ang makakatulong sa sarili nila. Kahit bigyan natin sila ng pagkarami-raming review materials, kung hindi nila papagtiyagaan, hindi sila maglalakas ng loob to overcome ng mga doubts nila sa sarili nila, yung chances na makapasa sila mababa. But if they have to help them, suportahan ng nating mga DepEd officials na nandito, there's a chance na makakapasa sila. Now, schedule and other details to be announced in the second quarter. Kasi notice pa lang yun from the BEA na magkakaroon na ng national qualifying exam for school heads. Okay. Still in the school management monitoring bill, teacher induction policy. Umikot po sila last week here in the districts of El Nido, and I have let teachers randomly answer. Excuse po, sandali lang po. Ano yung maingay na yun? Saan na yung cellphone maingay? Pasensya na po. Ayan, patayin mo na yan. Opo. Okay po, pasensya na po. May caller ako. Siguro yung boyfriend ko. Joke lang po. Ano? Okay po. I have visited districts in the north. Ano? Purposely to monitor ano na po ang nangyari sa TIP. Kaya gusto ko sana kayong kantahan eh. Ganito. Ukay tagal na akong nag-isip at naghintay. Oh, yun. Ano? Na-inspire ko kasi kay Sir Arnie. TIP, if you can remember, 2018, nagkaroon po ng orientation ng mga school heads. Nagkaroon ng orientation doon sa ating mga new teachers. Yan po ay nasa AA Plaza pa po. But this time, minonitor natin ano na ba ang nangyari. Ito po ang resulta. Sa El Nido po, I have interviewed 94 participants, 135 in Taytay, 32 in Dumaran, 56 in San Vicente, and Rojas, I have 60. Total of 377 teachers who were able to answer the questionnaires. And out of the teachers, isa lang ang teacher na nakasimula ng module sa TIP. The rest, 99.99% ng teachers natin hindi nakagawa ng modules which are expected na nagawa nila. So, who are responsible in this thing? Una, yung PSDSS. Pangalawa, school heads at yung teachers mismo. Kasi during the orientation lang yun, doon diniscuss ano yung mga modules na dapat nilang gawin. Ang dapat sana na ginawa ng school head, pagdating doon sa kanang school, sinubaybayan niya, they have monitored ano na ang ginagawa ng new teachers nila in line with TIP, mga expected na modules na matapos niya. So wala po. So this might be also the same with the South. Ano? So, ang recommendation ngayon, gumawa po ng memorandum ang ating HRD, si Ma'am Marlene, about this teacher induction program, reiteration ang dapat gawin. So, I'm not sure kung na-publish na ngayon, na-upload na ngayon yung memo na yon. Then, you have to download na lang yung mga modules para ipagawa mo doon sa ating mga teachers na 0 to 3 years in service. So yun po ang ano natin. The HR or TIP coordinator instructed the participants to start the TIP modules in the first week of March. So, since yun nga ang findings, yung napuntahan nila doon, in-advise nila mag-start na sila ngayong March ng kanilang TIP modules. So, gano'n na lang po ang susundan ninyo, and there will be an second round of monitoring. Siguro probably month of November or December. So, in line with our SUCMOB, our issues here is the progress report for the BELCP. Legal basis, this is DO 53, series of 2020. Hindi ko nababasahin yung title, nakikita niyo naman dyan. No? So, the involved persons are the partnership coordinators. Then they have to submit accomplishment, weekly accomplishment or before 12 noon of every Thursday from February 11 to July 22, 2021. So ngayon ay March na. March, April, May, June, July. Ilang months pa. So take note, weekly report, accomplishment of weekly report. So, yun po ay in-code nila at aabangan po yan ng ating SEPs in social mobilization. May template po iyan, so dapat yung template po ang sundan sa submission of report para po hindi po mahirap ang pag-consolidate ng progress report ng ating division. Now, about our youth formation programs. Our issue here is submission of data, report on Red Cross Youth Council, RCYC. Total number of consolidated response as of March 2, 2021, elementary, 78 out of 671, around 11.6% submission. For the secondary, 29 out of 194 schools, yun ay nakapag-submit with a 15% submission. So, titingnan natin napakababa po ng percentage of submission. So, at least, now you know you can assess your school if you have submitted this data about the Red Cross Youth Council. So, what are our legal bases? DepEd Memo number 84 series of 2018, Division Memo number 042 series of 2021. The involved persons are the school heads, Red Cross Youth Council advisor, if available. Then, kung wala, siguro yung school head. Then, recommendation, access this online consolidation link. So, ito po, take note of the link here in our screen. tinyurl.com/Palawan ano yan tawag doon? RCYC data. So yan po, i-picture na lang po, yan po yung link. Next is in our DRR. Reminding all schools to observe the minimum health safety protocols for COVID-19 pandemic set by their respective local IATF. Now, there are some schools na nagre-request for training, ganon kung anong activity. Still, we will require the certification from the local IATF as to the observance of the protocol here related to the COVID-19. Para po pag i-approve po dito, makikita namin kaagad, makikita yung yung na you have to follow the protocols. Okay po. Okay. About our education facilities. Now, one issue here is the defective school furniture delivered in 2019 to 2020. Another concern here is school site titling. Now, for the school furnitures, we have the legal basis OU Memo 00-0221000182 dated February 22, 2021. Ito yung title nito, Defective Substandard and Book Infested School Furniture. So, yung involved dito ay yung ating school heads kasi nandoon yung dineliver sa kanila. Then, yung report, you have to submit it to Engineer Mernacchio Sumailo of EFD. Yun ang cell number niya nakalagay dyan. Nandyan din yung kanyang email ad. Then, copy furnish yung ating engineer, division engineer, si Engineer Joy Rivas. Nandyan din yung kanyang email ad. Or through messenger. So, Yun na, kasi may mga ano nakarating sa central office na may mga delivery ng upuan na sira na kasi binukbok na, may pulbo na. So yun ang gustong mahingian ng report, may format po doon, isasubmit yun na lang po dito, copy furnish si Ma'am Joy. Okay, recommendation, please include armchairs, science laboratory table, and stool which are defective. Okay po. So about school site titling, legal basis natin, DNR memo. Hindi ko na alam ang number kung ano. So, yung involved persons here, the school heads who had submitted their application for school site titling in their respective centros. Ito naman ay yung mga school head with the school sites under A&D, yung alienable and disposable areas. Doon na situate yung school nila. So, our recommendation here is please follow up on your respective centros on the status of your application. There might be lacking documents based on the new DAO, Department Administrative Order. So tingnan niyo baka napipending lang doon kasi may mga lacking documents. So please follow up po. Now, in line with our planning and research section, one issue, cluster head shall be assigned as a school head in the LIS of all schools handled. Kung ang school ng principal ay 3, he shall be assigned as the school head in the LIS ng lahat ng school na iyon. Then, assignment as school head in LIS at the division level. Bago make sure that the cluster head was also reported in our DUDGT school contact person information. Kasi nagbago-bago na nga, yung kuminsan ang cellphone, nag-upgrade din, iba na yung number, please update data in our DUGDT. Kasi yun po ang pinaka mabilis naming kuna ng information, yung DUGDT. Pag mabilis ang pagkuha ng report, nagre-refer po kami sa DUGDT. So, importante na updated at yung data ninyo ay yun talaga ang data ng inyong school. So, our legal basis here, Division Memo 213 Series of 2020 and Division Memo 274 Series of 2020. So, yung key players, the school head, school ICT coordinator, and district head. Recommendation, all cluster heads should have requested to be assigned as school head in LIS. Magkukunta kayo dito sa ating in charge, sa ating planning na kayo ang school head na assigned doon sa LIS ng iyong cluster. Now, teacher in charge should be requested to be assigned as a school system administrator in LIS. Then all cluster head, TICs, and other personnel with designation should be reported in DUGDT school contact person information. Submitted requests should be monitored by concerned personnel. As to planning and research, all pending enrollment change requests in LIS at the division level shall be requested through the facility. Online facility and instruction are stated in Division Memorandum Number 2013 Series of 2020. Make sure that all documents are clearly scanned and signed. So yun din ang ating reference, legal basis. Then, who are responsible here? The school head, school ICT coordinator. Now, recommendation, all submitted requests in the PERF or yung pending approval request form should be monitored in the status viewing and monitoring facility. So, importante po yun. Next, all pending transfers in LIS should have appropriate action within 30 days upon notification in the system. Requests for transfers of learner permanent records are no longer required. So ang ating reference ganon pa rin, DM 213 at saka DepEd Order 54 Series of 2016. So importante po na yung school head ay titingnan po ang ginagawa ng ating ICT. Lalo na kung kayo ay may cluster schools. Importante na before submission, tingnan po talaga ng school head. Kasi kayo po ang responsible person doon sa data ng inyong school. So baka nagkamali yung ICT, importante na matingnan po ng ating school heads. Next po, next, planning and research. All uploaded SF4 should be properly filled out and signed by school head or cluster head. Data reported in the UGDT should match with the uploaded SF4. SF4 is prepared and submitted monthly. All personnel, including cluster head, locally funded, and volunteer personnel shall be included in SF7. Ulitin ko pa including locally funded and volunteer personnel shall be included in SF7. Now, cluster heads shall be included in SF7 and put in remarks the main school. Uploaded SF7 should be clearly scanned and signed by the school head or cluster head. Summary reported in the UGDT should perfectly match with the uploaded SF7 na nabanggit ko na nga kanina na kung bakit dapat nagmamatch yung DOGDT pati yung kung ano yung totoong data, statistics ng inyong school. Kasi nga yun ang binabasihan dito sa division. Pag kung may times na hindi kayo makasubmit agad-agaran ng report, yung ano ng ating planning is yung DOGDT. Pag hindi niyo na-update yun, mag-apekto sa ating data ng ating division. So importante po yun. Please po, paki-update po at yun a monthly submission po. Okay. Actual school forms, guidelines and instructions, definition of data elements are all in the DepEd order. Temporary school ID and school name of annexes and extensions with no school ID should not directly appear on official school forms. So yun po. Sa SF7, dapat hindi official school form yun. Hindi mag-appear doon yung school yung ano ng school, yung mga temporary school ay hindi mag-appear doon. Yung mother school pa rin mag-appear. Okay po. Next, ano ba sir? Okay, submission of 3-year district research plan. Our legal basis, DepEd Memo number 70 series of 2021. Reference, yung persons involved, public schools district supervisors, were expected to submit the report on February 24, 2021. Ngayon po ay March na. No. Recommendation, all PSDSs are advised to gather important issues and concerns relative to the implementation of basic education in their respective districts that will form part of the contents of the district research plan. The plan shall cover issues on access, quality, and governance conforming to the four basic education research agenda of the Department of Education: teaching and learning, human resource and development, child protection, and governance. So, bakit issues and concerns ang gustong ipasubmit dito sa ating natutukan ng PSDSS? Kasi through research, we will be able to look into what are the causes of our problems. Ano ba yung mga causes nun? At pwede yung, pag ginawa ng research, pwede nating maayos kaagad yun, depende sa resulta ng research. We can give the proper action pag alam natin kung ano talaga ang cause, kung bakit nagkakaroon tayo ng isyong ganun. So, importante po ito. Submission of finals. research proposal. Reference DO 73 series of 2020. Submission of research proposals was set on February 12, 2021. Lumampas na. Recommendation, due to the request of some PSDSS, the final submission of research proposal is extended until March 5, and that will be on Friday. Friday po yan Okay po. So we are now here in the HRDS section. All teachers 0 to 3 years in the service must undergo TIP. Ito yung nabanggit kanina sa report ng MNE. One, advised to complete and finish the program in 3 years as indicated in DepEd order. There will be monitoring and evaluation on the conduct and implementation. Okay. Next, ano pa? Please download and read the Philippine Professional Standards for School Heads. Advanced information. There will be a division-wide training workshop in the alignment of activities to PP, SSS, and RPMS. So, i-download nyo na po kaagad para may advanced information kayo, makikita na ninyo kaagad, maikukumpare nyo na kaagad sa mga ginagawa ninyo na ngayon as school heads. The date will be announced later kasi nga po hindi po makapag-procure because our procurement process was affected by the election ban. Kaya po hindi pa po ito, wala pa pong date ito, yung proposed ng ating HR for the alignment of the IPCRF to the PPSH. Okay po. Then, the membership campaign for Boy Scouts of the Philippines. Nabanggit din ito ni Sir. Our reference DepEd Memo number 75 series 2021 involved the PSDSS, our elementary and secondary school heads, pupils, students, parents, and volunteers. So what we can do here is campaign for membership. Yun po. Kasi kung talagang ang ating mga bata gusto nilang ma-experience paano ang bush scouting during pandemic time, this is a good opportunity. Ma-experience nila yon. Kasi as I have interviewed with a BSP personnel who is always coming here in the office, yung kanilang activity ay mga virtual activities sila in line with scouting. So, kung ako ang bata, gusto ko ma-experience yun. So, as teachers, what we can do is that information campaign para alam nila, invite them to be a member of Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts. So, unless you have questions, that's all for my concern this afternoon. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Our SGOD Chief, Ma'am Felina Padrones. Pigandaan natin, Sir Tong, isang feedback from Rojas Central District. Is it Ma'am or Sir Ajin Tan? Salamat po at maganda ang presentation ng issues and concerns. May ginawa pong template si Sir Arnie. At ito pong ginagamit natin ngayon ay crafted po yan ni Sir Arnie para maliwanag na mai-present lahat ng issues and concerns. At pwede rin po natin gamitin ang template na to sa ating school, sa mga district meetings natin. Sir Tong?
Okay, thank you very much po once again sa ating STOD Chief kay Ma'am Piling. Ma'am Dates, gusto ko lang tingnan po muna yung number of participants na meron tayo today. And as of now, we have 462 and medyo konting-konti po ito dun sa na-expect po natin. And tayo po ay nag-start po kanina on time. So, sana'y after the 45 minutes presentation ng SGOD ay nakompleto na rin po sana yung mga participants natin. But sad to say, nasa 463 pa lang po tayo sa ngayon.
Around 10 in the morning, kanina, Sir Tong, umabot tayo ng 700 plus. I think that's the highest. At bumaba na po ito sa 460. So our PSDSS, please, nasaan po ang ating mga school heads?
Ayan. So, gusto lang po ulit po natin bigyan ng pansin po itong attendance po natin today because almost nasa close to 50% lang po tayo sa ngayon. So, kailangan po nating sana yung napakinggan po yung presentation po ng SDOD for the concerns na meron po ang bawat sections under the School Governance and Operations Division.
Another concern, Sir Tom, from our PSDS of Colyon, Ma'am Florita Rodriguez. This should be addressed to our supply officer. However, she's on travel right now. So for the information of our bosses, the concern is part ng uniform ang IT. Until now, wala pa po. Ano po ang gagawin? So this is noted, PSDS Florita Rodriguez. And another concern which we want to address regarding po sa legal services na ibinibigay ng ating division legal officer, please note that ang pagnonotaryo po ay hindi sakop ng services ng ating DepEd attorney. May nagtanong po kanina kung ang pagnonotaryo ng extrajudicial settlement, ng mga contract, halimbawa mga utility, etc. Yan po ay hindi part ng legal services na nire-render ng ating attorney. And in the first place, ngayon po ay wala pa po siyang notarial book. Ito ay may kamahalan, Sir Tong, itong notarial book na ito until na wala pa po sa attorney. At kung mayroon man, yung mga tinatanong ng mga pagnonotaryo ay hindi po part ng kanyang services. So we are clarifying that. Ito pong tanong tungkol sa survey ay na-address na rin po ito ni Engineer Joy Rivas ng ating focal person on school titling. Nag-scan po kami ng mga issue, mga questions? Ito na po ang time para bigyang daan ang inyong mga clarifications, points of mga query nyo po sa mga presentation na ibinigay ng iba't ibang sections and units ng ating tanggapan.
Okay, thank you, Ma'am.
Ito.
May mga questions po dito na po pwede po nating ilagay siguro in general term kahit na medyo very specific yung dating niya. Just like sa query ni Ma'am Edna de Los Angeles, this is addressed to Ma'am Sampayan, ay yung pagpa-follow up po ng salary ng mga substitute. Maybe pwede po ba natin marinig po siguro yung status po ng salary ng ating mga substitute po today, just like for example Mr. John Michael Arzaga na nakapag-submit na po ng mga papers na for salary last January po. Maraming salamat daw po sa inyong magiging tugon. May request Ma'am Sampayan for the answer dito sa query about dun sa salary po ng ating mga substitute or any update po dun sa status po ng kanilang salary. Hello po, Ma'am Bingbong. Good afternoon po. May query po dito about sa status po ng salary po ng ating mga substitute teachers.
Hello, Sir Tong.
Hi, Sir Ani.
Isuyo na lang muna po nung sa salary ng mga substitute teacher, pakisuyo lang ng names sa chat box. Tapos i-ano natin sa kanya mamaya. Personal answer nila ibibigay natin. Ipa-check ko lamang ngayon. Yung name, pakisuyo naman ng mga names. Kasi may mga pinipirma na kasi ako na salary ng mga substitute. Hindi ko lang maisa-isa kung sino-sino yun. Kaya pakisuyo lang naman yung name para personally ma-inform natin yung mga PSDS concern. Pakisuyo na lang. Yung name
yes,
po.
Sir.
Yung mga pinipirmahan na rin kasi.
Opo, salamat po, Sir Arnie. Ma'am Days, meron pa po ba sa tingin natin ay medyo very much crucial yung mga queries.
Ito po, good afternoon po from Ma'am Evelyn Nadado. Hello, Ma'am Evelyn uh, from Buswanga. Good afternoon po, Ma'am Daisy. Pwede po ba i-convert ang existing, nawala po, ang existing public elementary school na may school ID na into integrated school na hanggang senior high school? Yes. Ang tawag po natin dito ay conversion or integration, which is covered by DO 40 Series 2014. Ma'am Evelyn, I shall email to you the requirements for integration. Actually, our division is pushing for integration. Kung issue po ang school site at ganyang maluwag din lamang ang elementary, I mean, kung lagpas po sa 1 hektarya, doon na lang po natin itatayo ang secondary kaysa maghanap pa po ng ibang school site. Pero kung may willing donor naman po para sa secondary, ay sayang din po yun. Pwede rin naman po yun. But sa lahat po ay we are for integration.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Daisy. So, Ma'am Nadado, yun po yung sagot po sa inyong tanong. Actually, kanina ko pa rin po nakikita po ito yung tanong ni Sir John Efren Villaverde from Concepcion, Tagutaya po. Ito si Sir. Tanong lang po sana, paano po yung sa request for MT para sa senior high? Actually, parang yung tanong ni Sir ay gusto nating dagdagan dito, if kung meron ng guidelines ba para doon sa request po ng mga master teachers ng senior high school. I think si Ma'am Sampayan ulit yung makakasagot po ng tanong po na ito or baka alam din, ano rin po, i-request din po natin si Sir Foss kung para magbigyan po ng sagot po itong concern ni Sir John Efren Villaverde.
Actually po, wala pa po tayong guidelines for promotion of senior high school teacher. Yung item po natin na bakante for MT1 and MT2, entry point po nila yon na from new applicant pwede mag-apply doon sa Master Teacher 1 as long as they met the qualification at may masteral unit po sila. May required masteral unit po na dapat silang nakuha.
Ayun, so Sir Efren, yun po yung sagot po dun sa query po ninyo about doon sa request po ng ating mga master teachers. Anyway, siguro antayin po natin, baka nakikita na rin na po yan ng central office doon sa need ng ating mga master teachers sa senior high, at least ma-request din sila kahit pa paano because when dito nagkakamali 2016, 2015, 16, nag-start na yung senior high natin. So maraming years na nakapag-serve ang ating mga MTs po.
Another concern from Ma'am Evelyn Natado, and we address this to our admin officer, Ma'am Bingbong. Baka rin po may pwede makapagbigay ng instruction on how to process para magkaroon ng own SIPOP, ay siguro plantilla, OPS, IPOP. Ang isang school, 2016 pa nagkaroon ng school ID ang Concepcion NHS Busuanga District. Until now, wala pang sariling plantilla. Ma'am Bingbong? Inonote po natin ito, Ma'am Evelyn. And isang question, ang status po ng Silad Elementary School. Para po sa kaalaman ng lahat sa establishment po, pinipilit po nating ma-ocular inspection muna ang school site bago natin ipaprocess. Kaya po, ang inspectorate team ay umiikot. We want to make sure na talagang maganda po ang school site ng tatayuan natin. Yun ang mga bubuksan nating bagong paaralan.
Okay, thank you. May query po dito si Sir Roger Cario. Ito ay may connection dun sa distribution ng ating tablets o sa allocation. Yung allocation ng tablets, hindi siya regulated. May schools na sobra, may school naman na sobrang kulang. Kung ang batayan ay enrollees, bakit hindi nasunod sa Quezon Aramay 1 NHS, halos 50% lang ang natanggap. So may request si Ma'am Au, dito sa concern po ni Sir Roger Cario or anybody from the CID in charge po dun sa distribution po ng
tablets natin.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Magandang
ma'am.
hapon po. The list that we prepared for the allocation of the tablet or the tablets was based on the enrollment that was given to us by the planning doon sa early registration. Early this morning, I have made mention na nagkaroon ng, anong tawag doon? It's a discrepancy, shall we say a discrepancy, because of the enrollment, the actual enrollment, I should say, during the opening of classes. So, yun po ay base, kung ano man po yung natanggap ng paaralan, ay base doon sa enrollment ninyo. However, ma'am, sir, yun na nga po na sa ibang paaralan ay sumobra. And with that, for those na sumobra, it was stipulated in the memorandum na it will be returned. Those excess will be returned and will be given to doon sa mga kulang. We are hopeful na as soon as ma-check, ma-inspect, ma-retrieve yung mga sobra ay may bibigay natin doon sa mga may kakulangan. But eventually ay hindi natin may bibigay lahat kasi nga naman all of us are aware of the enrollment that our division has. And we only have 100 million, and that 100 million is budgeted para doon sa taga-6,000 per unit. So, with the population that we have, surely it's never enough na ma-providean ng isa-isang tablet ang bawat learner. Pero doon naman sa ibang problema naman doon sa senior high because our provincial government has a commitment naman para doon sa senior high. Yung pinag-uusapan lang naman natin yung retrieval at ibibigay doon sa kulang ay para lang sa grade 10. Okay po.
Okay po, thank you very much, Ma'am Au, for that. Dugtungan lang po natin ng konti binanggit po ni Ma'am Au. So, ang basis po ng kinarify ko po dito sa ating planning officer kay Sir Vince, Ma'am, ang basis po ng enrollment na nakuha po natin ay yung nandun po sa ating quick count na kinuha din po natin sa report ng mga schools. So, ibig sabihin, lahat ng data po na binigay po ng planning ay based doon sa report din ng schools, doon sa quick count ng panahon na kinukuha po natin doon sa mga schools. Thank you very much po, Ma'am Alfred.
Yes po, sir. Welcome.
Sir, mapasahin ko lang ito at ako ay napangiti from Ma'am Annalyn Magbanwa ng Baras Elementary School. Happy listening. Alam mo, maganda yung nakikinig tayo ay nakangiti. So, happy listening din po, Ma'am Annalyn Magbanwa. Good afternoon po sa lahat. Tanong po from Sir Ricardo Conducar ng Elenido or Sir Fos, paano po ang reclass for master teacher ng school na konti lang ang teacher?
Kapag yan po ay elementary, tulad nga ng sinabi natin, pag elementary po yan, kapag qualified po yung teacher for master teacher, bibigyan po natin sila ng mga cluster schools para makatulong tayo na makareclass tayo ng master teacher para ma-meet niya yung requirement na 6+1.
Sa secondary po, si Sir Conducar, Sir Fos.
Kapag secondary po kasi, ang tinitingnan po dito ay yung inyong plantilla. Pag siya po ay na-assign sa ibang school, kailangan bumalik po siya doon sa kanyang dating mother school and then titingnan po natin ang number of teachers per subject. Pag sa secondary po kasi ang promotion for master teacher and reclass ay per subject po yan. per subject by department.
Salamat po. Sir, another question, Sir Pos. Tanong lang po sa reclass ng head teacher na ibinalik galing region. Magsasubmit pa po ba uli ng papers or i-update na lang po?
I-comply na lang po yung requirements na nakasulat doon ang nire-require ng region. Kung ano po yung nire-require ng region, i-comply lang po yun at ibabalik natin kaagad sa region.
Another one, Sir Pos, pwede po ba na dalawang OPCRF at isang IPCRF ang isubmit sa reclass from P1 to P2? Since pwede na rin po magpa-reclass kahit 1 year na lang sa service.
Actually, dapat po siya ay 3 performance rating kapag very satisfactory. Pero inaalaw po ng region ang dalawang, at sa guidelines po, 2 performance rating as long as outstanding po yon.
Okay. Thank you very much po, Sir Pines.
Meron pa ba?
Meron pa po ba? Ang kasunod po nito ay awarding of certificates. So, tinitingnan po natin ang ating...
Excuse me naman eh.
Yes, sir.
Ano po regarding po sa principalship review natin, principal exam review, baka po may mga willing tayong mga principal na gustong tumulong sa ating review. Paki-message lamang po si Ma'am Merlin Kilip. Doon po sa gusto tumulong sa pag-review sa ating pong principalship review kasi kailangan po namin ng more or less at 20 principals kasi paghahati-hatian po namin yung mga domains and even PSDS, mga domains na i-review sa lahat ng ating mga school head na mag-take ng principalship exam. Paki-message lang po si Ma'am Merlin. Ano po, tulungan po natin para sa ating mga kasama. Thank you.
Okay po, and last question, anyway, noted naman po itong mga iba pang concerns sa narration, ibibigay na lang po namin sa mga officials concerned. One last question for Ma'am Chit or Sir Eric, ano na po ang status ng first quarter MOOE ng schools? Hindi po na-discuss kanina. May weekly report of SLMS printing, hirap na din po ang mga schools sa supplies. Ma'am Chit?
Okay po.
Kung wala po, andyan po si accountant. Kung wala po si accountant, tuloy-tuloy po ang downloading namin ngayon sa mga schools na nag-comply na po ng complete documents at ganoon din sa mga cluster school. Ano po, siguro kindly personally message, send po tayo sa, pakichat na lang po si accountant para po ma-follow up kung anong school kayo para ma-inform kung na-download na. Kasi ang dami po namin pinipirmahan dito na downloading po para sa ating mga school for the first quarter po. Thank you.
As an addition po, ngayon po meron tayong mga ipinost sa mga groups kasi marami po tayong nalilisan kahapon, almost 90 schools. 90 school head po na included yung mga cluster schools nila. Tapos yung iba pong hindi pa nasali doon sa sinare ko kanina sa group, yun po ay may mga kulang. Ano po, paki-update na lang po yung fidelity band. Kasi yung iba po ay wala pa mga fidelity. May fidelity band pero kulang po. Ano po, patapos yung ibang requirements po na kulang ay yung mga approved LCP. Yun po yung mga nakapending po dito sa accounting. I-share na lang po namin kung sino po yung mga concern, yung mga kulang, kung ano po dapat i-comply ng bawat school. Thank you po.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Chit and Sir Ani for that answer sa query po. May isa pa po tayong idadagdag po dito. Actually, chinat lang po ito rito pero I thank very much ano rin po dito yung ating mga school heads na makahanap po ng sagot po dito. I think this query is addressed sa ating PSB, sa members po ng PSB. Good day. Ask lang po about sa pag-score po ng research sa reclass sa reclass po ng MT1. Pag dalawa or more po ba sa isang research, 7 points lang ibibigay. Pero gusto ko pong i-rephrase po yung tanong ko na ito. Ano po yung manner po ng pagbibigay ng points pagdating po sa research na isa lang po yung proponent or dalawa or hanggang 3 po?
Sir, doon po sa research ng proponent ay 2. Meron kasing talagang researcher at yung isa, for example, is just a statistician. Kung dalawa po sila na yung isa po ay researcher talaga siya po ang kukuha ng 12. Pag doon po yung siya ay statistician lang po, siya po yung kukuha ng 7. Ngayon po, if it is a group research, halimbawa 4 po sila, 12 points po ay to be divided sa kanilang 4.
Ayun po. Sige, so maliwanag po yun, Sir Boss. Thank you very much po dun sa sagot po.
Mabilis ang tanong at sagot. Good afternoon. Tuloy-tuloy pa ang work from home. Sir Arnie, Sir Pais.
Ano po yun?
Tuloy-tuloy pa po ba? Ito tanong ni Sir Erwin Yaban. Ang work from home.
Depende kung ako na ito.
Ang work from home kasi po is dapat nag-apply sila o nagsasubmit sila ng request sa SDS kasi kung approve naman po ng SDS yung kanilang work from home, ay tuloy-tuloy naman po ang ating work from home. Kaya lang basta approve po ng SDS.
Okay, at marami po nagtatanong bakit wala pang kapalit. Ang sagot po natin dito ay dahil election ban.
Election ban po, election ban.
Sir Pais, okay lang po ba na OPCRF ang isubmit ng TIC sa pagpapareklas niya ng MT?
Opo, kasi yun ang meron lang naman siya OPCRF niya. Opo, pwede po yun.
Sir Pais, sino po magbibigay ng cluster school sa TIC para makumpleto ang teachers under her supervision? Magre-recommend po ba ang PSDS o gagawa na lang po ng division?
Yes po, magre-recommend po ang PSDS to be approved by the Schools Division Superintendent.
Okay. With that, isasara na po natin ang ating open forum. Maraming salamat po, Sir Arnie and Sir Pais, sa ating mga kasamahan na tumugon sa kasagutan ng ating mga school heads. Yung mga hindi po natin nabasa, ninonote down naman po natin yan. At this point, Sir Tom?
Proceed to the awarding and tawag natin dito, yung pag-recognize po ng mga efforts na nagagawa po ng ating mga personnel dito sa regional level. So please, tingnan po natin dito ang ating audio video presentation, Sir James. Sige po, tingnan po natin. Congratulations po doon sa mga may papakita po natin.
congratulations sa lahat po ng ating mga awardees. We are sending the heart sign from the division office. The same way that we are sending our gratitude and appreciation to Sir Kevin Marquez, our Division IT Officer, and Sir James Royman Labi assisting us on the technical side. Also acknowledging the efforts of Ms. Rosalyn Ramos, Ms. Excel Puno, and the rest of the team for giving their full cooperation for a successful conduct of the second Division Management Committee meeting.
And at this point, since medyo nasa last part na po tayo, may request our Chief Education Supervisor from the Chief Education Supervisor from the Curriculum Implementation Division. Please welcome for the closing remarks, Madam Aurelia B. Marquez. Ma'am Au.
Thank you so much, Sir Tong. Once again, good afternoon to everyone. It's been a pleasure being with all of you wonderful people for this second division virtual ManCom. Your active and dynamic participation has made this conference a successful event. I'm happy and feel deeply gratified for this activity. Thank you for attending this ManCom. And just for some lines to ponder on, the harder you work for something, the greater you feel when you achieve it. So it is our highest hopes that whatever we have discussed, we have agreed in this ManCom will be carried on. Thank you very much and God bless everyone.
Hindi po. Thank you very much po, Chief Aurelia P. Marquez. Hindi po officially matatapos ang ating activity. Kailangan po natin i-accomplish ang ating after-activity online evaluation. Nasa screen po ang link. Lahat po ng participants at this point, Sir Tong, we have 432 participants. Paki-accomplish po ang online evaluation. Nandito po ang link, naka-flash po yan. Please give us your honest feedback.
I think ang ating link po ay may time lang po yan na access po natin. So siguro Sir Vince or in charge po dito ng link natin ay bigyan po natin ng ating mga participants until 5 o'clock this afternoon para ma-accomplish po ito. And this will form part ng ating attendance din po at ng ating certificates to be given sa ating mga participants today.
Until 5 p.m. lang po ang ating link. So after 5 ay mag-disappear na po yan.
Yes po, hindi na po nila ma-access po yung link na yan after 5 o'clock this afternoon. So please, pa-accomplish lang po yung ating link para ma-evaluate po natin yung program na ginawa po natin this day.
In closing, once again, we thank our OIC Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Arnaldo G. Ventura, our OIC Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Rufino B. Foz, our Chief of the SGOD, Ma'am Felina P. Padrones, the Chief of the CID, Ma'am Aurelia B. Marquez, our AO5, Ma'am Isabelita A. Sampayan, and the rest of our section chiefs, mula po sa DepEd Palawan. Of course, our education program supervisors and public schools district supervisors. From the SGOD, we say thank you and God bless us all.
Thank you very much, SGOD.
Thank you very much once again. Ingat-ingat po lahat sa pag-uwi. And Ma'am Daisy, thank you very much. Magandang hapon po.
Until our next turn for Division ManCom. Thank you, Sir Tom.